think both these matches are no pops. What's your handicap? 1-7? He was a 2-1, so he's gotten better. See ya.
If he wins, he can skip school.
I'm set if I win.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're the only dude using run frame.
Big match. You think she'd be here right now? Supporting the whole thing. Where's the whole family? You don't want them all here right now? Right here on the rail, front row.
Many enter, only one rises, one throne, one champion. Pinehurst is the destination. It's the championship journey.
There is a house
welcome to the crown. Give me golf. The crown.
All right, welcome back, folks. My name is Kenny Riley. I'm here joined with Mr. Zach DeGrand, and here we are at round 2, getting into the round 3 of the Crown Gimme Golf Club. We've got some epic matchups. I'm looking at them right now, Zach. We've got Mr. Bryce Gould, the kid, going against Mr. Brandon Lenz, Lenz Electric, in our first matchup. What do you think about this match?
I don't know who's older than who in this match, but two really great guys. The kid versus a guy who runs a great electric business, and we're ready to get this one going. A lot of ball speed coming here, and really electric. Ready to go.
I'm looking to see it go the distance, but we are going to go with the ceremonial handshake. Friends now, mortal enemies after. Looks like Mr. Bryce Gould, the kid, is up first.
Here at the beautiful Lido course on the Sand Valley property, Kenny. Sorry, I messed your name up. Beautiful first opening tee shot. Ready for these players to get it underway.
Okay, Bryce is just headed a little left, but just plenty of room here at the Lido. Now, this is a much different layout than what we've been calling in previous matches, Zach. Not so much the Old Head Ireland, Cork Island, as you so eloquently put it, but let's see what Mr. Lenz has here in his first shot. It's a great shot here from Brandon Lenz. Just a high, little, tiny draw.
Great tee shots by these opening players. Ready to go.
Now, digging into the course, Zach, much different than the course at Old Head. Relatively flat. This is literally 1,200 square acres of just wide open space.
And Kenny, today what I'm really looking for is how these players on both matches play their tee shots. This is all about placement off the tee, getting into the right spot. The greens are a little bit different than what we've seen, a little bit more challenging, but nothing these players can't stand up to today. This is a great challenge for these players.
All right, Brandon Lenz, 132 yards. All right, shot is off. Patented a little draw, looking very good. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no.
What a
Just
shot by Lenz.
inches outside of the gimme circle for a second shot here at the Lido.
A little bit of quick history. This is a course that was actually originally built in Long Island, New York. Was rebuilt actually from a video game on the LiDAR and rebuilt almost to the inch of the property in Wisconsin.
All right, Bryce from 114 yards, taking it out right, trying to draw it back in, see if it's got enough. All right, both players getting through the first hole, both regarding the par. Okay. We are going to move over to our second bay here against Mr. Kyle Walton, member 001, and Mr. Greg Ledwon.
What a match we have here going on. Owner mode versus Mr. Greg Ledwon. Great guy, so can't wait.
No, it's super exciting to get to the Lido, but we are going to go to the handshake. Friends and mortal enemies now. Mr. Walton with the tee shot here. 402-yard par 4 here at number 1 at the Lido. relatively new property here at the Sand Valley Resort.
Would love to shout out all our viewers at home watching this at after 9 p.m. on a Wednesday night. Thank you very much for joining us, and Kyle Walton here on the first tee. Looks like he pushed it a little bit, Kenny, just heading up the right side.
Hit hard, but see if it gets it. Honestly, I think that's just fine. Obviously, the surrounding areas are going to be more sand than they are rough.
Pickles. You get the pops on that one? No, it's 2. No. 1 and there's what are you?
All right, Mr. Ledwon heading in a similar fashion. Fan into the face might have something to do with the little fade action both of these players exhibited here at the first hole, but Greg's looking at 202 yards. Big green, pins located all the way at the very back, Zach, but we've got a swirling wind here that's anywhere from 3 to 4 miles an hour into their face.
Yep, someone turned the wind up today here at Sand Valley, here in Nakusha, Wisconsin, but see how Mr. Ledwon does here on number 2.
All right, electing for a little bit more horsepower with that club selection. See if... All right, veering off to the right, but nothing that he can't handle as far as a wedge is concerned. Now, here's where we're really going to see it. So it is a sand lie, but slightly above his feet. Want to play that a little bit right to left, but as you can see, the screen is plentiful left of this pin.
Kenny, this is tracking, just got to fade a little bit.
Little
Great
ground
shot.
fade, maybe? Okay, safely aboard. Exactly what he needed to do. I don't think he was even concerned where that pin placement was. It's a good shot from Walton. Mr. Ledwon left with 33 yards over a greenside bunker. He's going to have to get a little cute with this, Zach.
Yeah, and luckily, media got a chance to play these greens today. You definitely want to land it short, let it roll up. You can't land it at the hole.
Oh,
This
does
is a great
he?
shot. This is a great shot, Kenny. And it sticks.
Oh, my goodness.
Great job by Mr. Ledwon.
All right, Greg. Greg saves his par.
Great job by Mr. Ledwon there. Now on to hole 2, and Walton will lead off. It's like playing back into the face a little bit here, and Walton away.
All right. Super steady shot here from Walton. Just placement shot, 240 yards. Yeah.
Fairway finder from Walton.
Yeah, not too bad if I say so myself. So Greg does like to play the fade here. My guess is he... Oh, okay. Let's see what he's got here.
Aiming up the right side a little bit. You can see him aiming that map over to the right side. Really looking to play a little draw if I were him. We'll see how this ends up.
Oh, I love it.
This is perfect, Kenny. Playing the pull cut perfectly today.
Play what you got. I love this.
You can almost throw a towel, a very large towel over these balls here, Kenny.
A very large beach towel. But Greg is left with 149 yards in. The green is absolutely enormous. Pins located in that front left section, so he's gonna have all the room in the world to just get this on the green.
I think you're really just aiming for the fat part of the green behind that pin. Everything sloping back towards the front.
Greg Ledwon, 149 yards.
Well struck.
Looks good.
And did exactly what the doctor ordered.
All right, well done. First up, does what he needs to do. He's on his playing opponent. 133 yards.
Walton, a notorious draw player with his irons and his wedges. We'll see what he kind of goes with here. Wind in his face. Decent amount of wind.
Shot is off. Heading in a really good line, Zach.
Just got to roll a little bit. Just
Actually,
short. Oh. All right. No
So,
blood.
Couple of inches before that, he would have an opportunity to hit another shot, but does roll just onto the surface, so we're headed to hole 3.
Now, Kenny, I know we said this in our last matches, but these par 3s today are beefy. These greens are definitely different than what our players are used to. These could definitely be the difference today as they go to their first one here on number 3.
I mean, absolutely. I think it's this course is set up to play very challenging. 176 yards here for Kyle Walton. Bringing it out right and
Starting to draw, and perfect shot, though. Hit the green, take your par, walk away.
All right, Mr.
Probably
Greg.
playing. Sorry, Kenny, didn't mean to step on your toes, but probably playing at least a club and a half or 2 clubs longer than normal here on this hole with the wind.
I'd agree with that. It's more about making sure you aim correctly. He's trying to fade it in. It's trying.
Just needs to get a piece.
Okay.
Not the worst spot. He's going to get to hit 2 shots from here.
All right, we're in a situation where Greg does have this ability to get this up and on inside the circle. From 19 yards, it's the nerve-wracking shot in golf.
Just got to hit the pin. Just ran
So
off.
again, in this situation, competitive golf, yeah, your adrenaline is up. You're going to hit these things a little bit further, a little bit harder than you are pre-planning to do. But Mr. Walton does grab one back there. We are headed to hole 4. We're going to zip back over to Bay 1 and check on Mr. Bryce and Brandon Lenz. They're here at the 4th.
This is a decision for sure off this tee box. You can take it left, you can try to go long, or you can try to lay up a little bit. Looks like Bryce is opting for the 7-wood. Newly put in his bag a couple weeks ago. I like this play.
It's a good swing by Bryce.
Very nice.
Staying
Sneezes it
in
a little
the
bit.
smart part of the hole. Yeah, no, it's perfect. It's perfect. Hits a little too hard. Does find that first cut of rough, but I think he's going to be just fine. That was his plan. It's a well-executed plan. Mr. Bryce is going to be up here. Stretch out off the left side. He's left with 274 yards. This green, Zach, is one for the record books. It is insane.
This pin is tucked about as far back on this green as you can get. You have 0 room long. So Bryce probably looking to just play a shot to get on that green and let it roll up a little bit.
Bryce Gould. Okay, yeah. Opting for the shortcut up the right side. It's a well-executed golf shot. Well done for Bryce.
Very smart.
Just leaving him with a flip wedge in on this, again, very diabolical green. Mr. Brandon Lenz is looking at 191 yards. Uphill just a touch, Zach. But again, like you said, this pin is tucked all the way back. There's so much trouble up front. It's really more of like, again, hitting to the center of the green, not trying to get greedy, but
Yeah, don't take a chance on these. Almost anything. Like you could see he's got that 187 number on the right of that screen, just looking to play his shot here, hit the center, and get out of here.
I like the play. Needs to start. There it is.
And man, it's drawing.
This
It's
looks
tracking.
fantastic. Just needs to get and sit.
Wow. And
Oh,
man, there's the teeth of the Lido right there showing it. One of our players saying you hate to hit it too good, and could be right about that.
Such a good shot, and could have been rewarded for that. But yeah, these surrounds are there's no real thick rough, so you do run the risk of rolling off any edge of these greens. Bryce Gould from 71 yards. Signaling that it hit it a little too hard. Does it stop? And it does.
Got it to sit. Nice
Wow.
shot by Bryce. Now, Brandon Lenz does get one pop here. This is his only bullet that he's going to use for the rest of the match here. So an opportunity here to tie this up or even win this hole.
All right, so good to know. Fourth hole, he does get a pop here. He's left with 24 yards. Has to land this relatively quickly, Zach. Controlled wedge shot. Did what he could. It's got plenty of runway. Just needed to get it on.
Smart play there by Mr. Lenz, not going for the pin. Just get it on the green, walk away, and get your tie.
Yeah, I mean, the worst thing that you could have done is come up short. So I think that was the right play. Players are headed to hole 5. A beautiful right to left dogleg here at the 5th, par 4, measuring in at 319 yards.
It's definitely one of the more gettable courses on this, or one of the more gettable holes on this course. Downwind, too, getting a little extra distance, a little help for these guys here.
Especially these guys that like to hit the ball right to left. There's a little bit more rollout, a little bit more control. Fits their eye almost perfectly. All right, some pretty significant ball speed here from Lenz. Headed up the right side. Slight draw in here. He's going to be loving every bit of this shot.
It's a great shot. Now Bryce to answer here.
The kid's got some speed, I won't lie. He's got the speed. He's going to see if he's going to bite a little bit more off.
Really, with the wind, we could see Bryce try to get really aggressive. You can see him aiming just to the right part of that green. Maybe trying to get as close as he can and give himself a nice wedge.
Bryce is currently 2 down in this matchup, so I agree. This is a opportunity. All right, vicious rip here from Bryce, but it's headed right down central. 170 miles an hour ball.
Wasn't happy with it, but it ends up in a pretty decent spot. Just rolled off into the rough, but nothing wrong with that.
All right, Brandon's looking at 92 yards, just off. Honestly, straight shot at this pin. Couldn't have placed it better himself. He's got plenty of runway here. I mean, he's got it's 92 to the flag. It's probably only 50 to get to the front of the green.
Yeah, you definitely. This is a great spot for both of these players to be. You got a lot of runway, like you said, Kenny. So.
All right, Brandon taking it up top.
This has got to sit right there.
All right.
Very nice.
Well executed golf shot. Threw it up in the air, touched the space station, came down, sat right on its spot. Bryce here looking at 70 yards for his second. Again, just in that first cut of rough off the right side of this fairway.
It shouldn't affect his shot too much. Just trying to get it on that green and roll it up. Not happy with the contact, but we'll do just fine. Gets him on the green, and they'll just walk away this push.
Yeah, nothing. All hum par for both players, doing what they need to do. But we're gonna head to hole 6, and we're gonna move over to check in on Mr. Walton and Mr. Greg Ledwon. Walton's third shot here, just off the green. See if he can trickle it in. He's trying, and he does like the land.
Wow. Ball wanted to hit the brakes and just didn't, Kenny.
Yeah, it kept
A great
going.
tie.
You know, both players recording the par. Mr. Walton currently 1 up in this matchup.
We'll get to our first par 5 of the day here, Kenny.
Walton up with first glancing blow.
It's a great-looking tee shot by Walton here, Kenny.
Yes, it is. Headed off the left side. Now, that pin that you see in your screen is not his flag, so he's going to be aiming just a slight bit right. This is a pretty proper dogleg right, so Mr. Greg planning for that little pull cut here.
Viewers definitely in for a treat for these par 5s. There's a few that are, this is definitely one of the more gettable ones, and Mr. Ledwon up.
See if he can get by. Does escape a little bit of trouble there from those fairway bunkers, but again, 240 yards, center of the fairway. He's going to be pleased with that one. All right, again, a par 5, second shot, measuring in at 242 yards. Now it's uphill just slightly, but you know he's got quite a bit to conquer here. Now, obviously, you see the bottom right-hand portion of your screen here. The wastelands do kind of creep in off the right side, so he's going to have a little bit of a force carry, but to be honest, he's looking to put this ball 200 yards.
Opting for the wood and cutting a little bit towards those bunkers.
Split him. Oh, okay, does
almost did.
find some of those super craters here just off the right side of the green. It's going to be an interesting play out of that to see how those lies affect his wedge shot. Mr. Walton, 230 yards out, just off the left side of the fairway.
Wasn't too happy with the contact. We'll see how the result is here. It's not going to hurt him.
The preferred miss here, Zach, is just getting himself in the short grass, giving himself a shot that he can control for his third, measuring in just under 50 yards. Pin's located in the center to left. The hole at number 5. 6.
Got some room to roll it up there into that circle there.
Shot needs to sit. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
just in that back bunker.
Yeah, it does overshoot it. He's going to have a little adversity, but same could be said for Mr. Ledwon. This lip is no ordinary lip here. This is probably standing about 6 or 7 feet above his eye level from the backside of this bunker. But does have quite a gracious landing area, so really just
does.
needs to stick to his stuff. And
This isn't too bad, but you're really going to have to see these players really think about their second shot, if they miss, where they end up, and this is not too bad for Mr. Ledwon.
Rule 1 of the bunkers is get out of the bunker, which he has done. Okay.
Safely aboard.
Okay, this is a short-sided bunker shot set. It's 11 yards off the green. This is where the cute wedges come into play.
I mean, masterful shot there from Walton.
This guy's good at golf.
A little bit of a whistle and a wide-eyed look from Mr. Walton, loving his shot.
Safe to get out of that one without too many scars, but we're going to head back over to Bay 1. Mr. Lenz.
Kind of seeing him in the same spot we just saw Mr. Ledwon in, just outside the bunker, though, in that grass.
It's a pretty cute looking chip here. See if it's going to do it.
Wow.
And he,
Wow.
oh, my
And it's got to stop.
God.
It's still rolling.
Lenz with a fantastic shot out of that precarious lie. Does get it on the green, but just barely runs through the gimme circle. Both players card the par. Mr. Lenz does remain 2 up through 6 holes. Mr. Lenz does retain the tee box here. Again, currently 2 up in this match. We've got our next par 5 here at the 7th here at the Lido. Measuring in at 515 yards. A little bit of a... This is an optical illusion. Obviously, you see a lot of the cutouts there, but for these players, there's no issues at all. They've got plenty of room to start their run. It's a great rip here from Lenz.
Just needs to clear those bunkers, and I think he's got no
There's
issue.
no sweat at all. No stress. This ball rolling well out to 300 yards. It's going to give him a nice look for his second. Mr. Bryce kind of getting a little bit of a optical look at what this hole does after the carry.
Reach out to that guy that makes the big ass wire nuts. Just start. I would absolutely love that. It's everything in my style.
All right, a little extra red ass here from the kid.
And a great drive by Bryce. Perfect.
Oh,
Go
wow. All right, he's feeling it. Ball's traveled 320 yards. No big deal for the kid.
This kid's going to be a problem at Missouri Valley here coming up in this first fall semester here, Kenny. Now Lenz.
All right, he's looking at 221 yards, Zach. Relatively flat lie. Pin is on the closer side to us. It's right there in the front middle. Again, has a pretty wide berth to make sure that he gets out on the green. But if he does want to get a little cute, he knows that 210 to 215 is the number he needs to hit. And let it just develop towards the hole.
Opted for an iron here from his distance, and this is looking real nice.
It might be what he needs.
Wow.
Oh, what a...
Rolled a little bit, but perfect shot from Lenz.
It was a perfect shot. Didn't get the grab that he wanted to off of that front fringe, but nonetheless, a well-executed golf shot from Brandon Lenz. Bryce looking at 203 yards. Obviously sees a little cheat there. Can land it maybe a little bit before the green.
It's not great contact, but heading left and could end up in a safe spot. Actually, this is probably the preferred miss. Just short of the bunker if it stops.
Yeah, no big deal. Obviously, just figuring out what his parameters are. He's left 28 yards for his third here at the par 5, number 7.
Just a little short-sighted, but just needs to get it up in the air and stop it.
If it has the distance, this looks so good. Oh,
It's just
okay.
there's that Kenny where you can't land it in the circle. You got to land it just a little bit short of it. These greens are rolling very heavy today, very fast.
All right, Mr. Lenz does grab the birdie there, bringing him up 3 through 7 holes. We're going to go back over to Bay 1, and we're going to check on Mr. Walton. His first shot here at the par 3, number 8. All right, catches a little bit underneath the golf ball, so giving him a Relatively intense shot here for a second at the par 3, but let's see what Mr. Greg Ledwon does in a response. Walton currently 2 up in this match. Greg shots off and right and heading right. Gonna find himself in one of the folds there in the waist area. Looks like he did bypass Sasquatch's footprint there, but it seems like he's going to be able to have a relatively clean lie. 77 yards, Greg Ledwon, second shot here at number 8.
I woke up the next day, I'm like, why am I so sore getting out of bed? Oh yeah, you dumbass.
You know, from a hazard line there, it just wanted to make sure that he got his job done, so he's in for his 4. This is a chance for Walton at 56 yards.
Are you not entertained, Rob? Are you not entertained?
All right, playing a little abbreviated wedge shot here. Does it have enough?
Just short, Kenny.
Strategy was fantastic. Just didn't have enough, and totally understand why. It's fine. It's fine. All right, we're going to go back and see the Lenz and Bryce Gould group play the 9th hole here. Par 4 measuring 368 yards. Lenz currently 3 up in this matchup.
Beautiful view of the clubhouse here coming back.
Super consistent with this tee shot. A little bit more draw than he would probably have preferred, but nothing that he can be super upset about. He's going to have a
Great view into the
Yeah.
screen. Not too far. Great shot by Lenz. Great miss if he really did miss it. But
All right, the kid checking his bag, consulting with his caddy, deciding what he needs to do here. Opting for the big dog.
I think if you're Mr. Gould here, I think you're really just looking to calm it down, take a breath, play your game. I know you're 3 down, but just look to play your game, get one back, and try to inch back as much as you can here. And he absolutely nutted this ball, Kenny, and it is drawing.
Yeah, held its line very well. Just needs to sit and find some of that preferred lie. Does end up in that first cut, but 316-yard drive. The kid's got speed. There's no doubt about it, but it's a little bit of a brains versus brawn here. Mr. Lenz, 80 yards out. Probably has something well within his 80% range with this scoring club. Green's stretched all the way back left, straight on for him. Brandon Lenz. All right, shot is up. Heading
Right
a
at the
little
pin.
draw. Oh,
Wow. Great shot
stopped
by Lenz.
just short of the gimme circle. Bryce is licking his chops here at his second, so does have the ability to place this inside the gimme circle. 79 yards, Zach, for his second.
Read that heat map. That pin just sloped hard back to front.
All right, it's headed up the left side. Just going to be right in the middle. No harm, no foul, but Mr. Bryce is going to have to figure out what he's got going on.
Yeah, back 9 coming up for this group here.
We're going to zip back over to Bay 2 and watch Mr. Greg Ledwon's third off the same hole we just left this group on. At 11 yards, slightly left to right. Opting for the putter.
I know you love this play, Kenny. I know this is your thing.
It's so smart. See, oh my gosh.
My goodness.
Buzzes the tower just right of the pin. but does exit the gimme circle, giving Mr. Walton one more in the chamber. Currently 3 up, headed to the back 9.
I don't know. You've been to Sand Valley before. What's the preferred roller grill item that you get over there?
Tell you what, depends on what course you're playing, but if you got a time to go grab a taco from Craig's Porch, I highly recommend 3 or 4.
And I've heard they're only $1.
The best deal in the nation.
This is a great tee shot by Walton. Just needs to clear that bunker in the middle right there, and he should be fine. Perfect.
What bunker, he says, mouthing that from Bay 2, letting us know that it was fine ever since he hit it. All right, Greg, this is his time. He's got to start looking at options where he can take advantage. Being 3 down, still plenty of golf left, but
I agree, Kenny, but this course is going to show you that you can run out of holes really quick. And especially the greenskeepers know we were coming out here today, tucking these pins in some good spots. Mr. Ledwon should have a really good tee shot here.
There's the little fall off the table fade here from Greg Ledwon, leaving him in a very, very good position here at the number 10.
Yeah, this hole's playing a little bit harder with that wind in the face, but look, we got a front pin and only 148 in. This should not be any issue for Mr. Ledwon.
Yeah, I agree. The green here at number 10 is receptive. Obviously, you see that little thumbprint off the right side of the green, right where the pin is. He can aim left of that. If he does hit his cut, has a chance to trundle towards the pin. But it is a situation where, who knows, he might try to get a little edge here. 148 yards for Greg Ledwon.
Shots away, starting left and fading back. Just got to sit, Kenny. Just got to sit.
Oh, it nudges him back onto the green. That's a fantastic shot from Greg. Does miss the gimme circle, but fantastic nonetheless.
And Kenny, real quick, you're going to see a couple holes on this back 9 with that little punch bowl type effect here. So perfectly played. I don't know if it's ignorance is bliss, but great shot. And here's Walton.
All right, Walton from 107 yards out. No more than a gap wedge. Headed left of the pin. See if it's going to do anything for him. Okay, does find that flat portion of the green. So playing for his par. Securing his lead. So there
still spinning here, Kenny.
You see some of that movement. These greens are anything but flat. As the great Andrew Shoup would say, this is a potato chip green. Ridges everywhere.
You're getting closer and closer to like real tour championship type greens here, and this is one of those courses going to show it to you. And now heading into hole 11. And Walton off the tee.
438 yards, Zach. All right, some visual cues here from Walton. Not really loving it, but does see if he can get
Kind of
past
skied
it
it a
in
little bit, and you
trouble.
hurt him.
Okay.
Perfect. Nothing wrong with that at all. It's going to be a little bit longer in, but nothing wrong with that.
He pulled the old KR move, just hitting it 230 yards. No problem. It's a great move. I don't know if you know that or not, but all right, Greg here at his tee shot at the 11th.
I love this by Greg. Just aiming right, knowing his right or his left to right play here. Just aiming up there and playing that cut. And it sounds beautiful. And
Yeah,
looks
ball
even
comes
better.
out just a little left, and it's just going to end up perfect placement.
Kyle letting Greg know that he got by him.
Yeah, Greg waved as he passed Walton's tee shot. No big deal. All right, Walton looking at 215 yards. Does have an iron in hand here. Knows that these surrounds are going to be a little bit more bouncy. If he can get it to the front, I think he's going to be pleased.
It's just heading a little right of the pin. Just got to get a bounce. Probably going to hit the upslope. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, a little depressed area there right before the green, but does have a wedge in hand. No big deal. All right, Greg left with 206 yards. Opting for the fairway metal here to see if he can get a little bit of aggression here.
And this could be a position on this course where you can get one back here really quick. You see him aiming left of the green, left of the pin, back part of the green, just hit it on there. Force him to get onto that green.
I love this play from Greg. Knows his swing. He's got plenty of club.
Kenny started a little bit more left than he wanted and fading.
Yeah, my guess is he tried to either swing a little harder than normal, but just didn't have the impact that he needed. So he will be up here first for his third here at the 11th. It's 47 yards. He's got a slight ridge, as you can see off the bottom right-hand portion of your green, that little left ridge. It's kind of a rainbow color, red at the top, yellow in the middle, blue at the front. It is a depression, so if he does float a little left, ball's going to collect in that area.
And Kenny, this has got to sit. This has got to sit.
Oh,
and
it
does.
does.
Wow.
Okay. Walton's third from 40 yards.
This is a big moment. He could really put some pressure on here, just throwing it in the circle from 40 yards.
Oh, yeah. He really gets down there.
Yeah, low driver here, just not enough, which I totally get. Again, you see the backdrop off that green. Does not want to flirt with that back pin, but both players recording the bogey. No blood here at the 11th. We're going to go back, see where Mr. Bryce and Brandon Lenz are playing the 12th hole. They've caught up to the match that we just...
Now, Kenny, this is an interesting hole here. Watched a lot of these players, a lot of the participants playing today. A force carry of 280 yards. You can kind of see that on the left. Want to carry the water, or you can do what Lenz is doing here and kind of lay up to the right side. Really a risk or reward here. This is probably one of the, later in the matches here, we're going to see some people really take some risk here. Looks like Lenz going for the safe play.
Yeah, I mean, with a right to left play, I think he's going to give himself a little bit more room for.
A lot of ball speed behind this one. A lot of red ass, but just needs to sit down into that bunda.
Okay.
That's fine.
It is findable. Caddy has spotted it, so we're going to have...
And Kenny, if I'm Bryce here, I'm probably in it. Wow. Well, I'm not even going to say what I was going to say. If I'm him, I'm going right after that line. We know he can carry it, but looks like he's taking a little bit of a safer route. Probably right between those two fairways and looking to land just short of those bunkers.
Yeah, I mean, he's got all the power in the world. I think this is the right play. Obviously, that wind off the right-hand side does have a little influence, but he just needs to swing free here. Yeah, it's hit well.
Great ball. Great ball by Bryce.
Dead straight. Sporting the new G440 Max. Velacore Blue 6X. Like you oughta. Like you read about. All right, this is an interesting situation. We got a little bit of adversity here. Brandon Lenz obviously in a less than preferable lie, but does have a solid look at the golf ball. 114 yards, slightly uphill. This bunker, or this green is surrounded. It is protected, but once you're over the trouble in the front.
You know, this is another one of those punch bowl greens, Kenny. You can take it a little bit long, not too long, but you want to go back, and it will come back towards that pin. And, Kenny, this is a really nice shot. Right at the flat part of the green.
A little reserved there, so not a problem. This is the shot I want for Bryce. This is it. It's 75 yards. He's great with the wedge. Needs to clear his mind, hit a golf shot that he's hit a million times before this. I have proof. He stays here very late on.
You can see
skin
Bryce
sense.
taking a look at that green, that heat map behind the green, red, sloping back towards it. Probably looking to take it about 3 to 4 yards past that pin.
Well, thank God it's color coded because we know Bryce can't read.
He's still in kindergarten. You got to give him a break.
The kid over his ball, 75 yards, second shot. Currently 3 down. Time is now. I think it's
Kenny,
a great,
this is great contact.
wedge.
This is great contact. And it's
gonna-
heading right
it's gonna
past
spin.
it.
It's gonna spin.
And it's, man.
Oh,
He took it about a foot to the left of where he wanted to go, but great shot by Bryce.
The ball pizza when it should have French fried, and it's not Bryce's fault. It was a great shot. But
Kenny, I got to say
hole
this
13.
really quick. The round of 32 right now, this is probably the most I've seen these players think before they hit shots. Like there's no bomb and gouge. This is a lot of strategy, and I love seeing this out of our players.
Well, thank God I didn't make the third round because thinking is an awful trait in the golf swing. But these guys do it well, much better than I do. Brandon, currently 3 up in this match, has his first tee shot here at the 13th.
This is off and on a really good line, Kenny.
He's hitting this driver so darn good.
I say this every broadcast, but Control C, Control V for Mr. Lenz right now. Great balls, and both these guys great off the tee, and now Bryce here coming up here on number 13.
Yeah, on a string. Both players are hitting it well, but I tell you what, the consistency that we're seeing out of Mr. Lenz here is admirable. I tell you what, Bryce has got to drop the gear right here.
Kenny, Bryce really likes this one. This is starting right at the pin, just kind of tracking. Really good line. Really great. Perfect. Hot mic by one of our players over there. Some rage behind that shot.
He's yes, he might be young, but I tell you what, the guy has the speed, has the playability, is a fantastic golfer. Really
Kenny,
showing
this is a
his good
precarious spot right here. Short-sided, just right, but
stuff. All right, 48 yards, taking this straight up.
Kenny has got to
Overshoots
sit.
his mark, but knows he's got room behind there. No big deal.
Nothing doing for Mr. Lenz there. Great shot by him. Force your playing partner or playing opponent to make a shot there. Great shot.
All right, the kid's looking at 33 yards to the flag. Knows that it is short-sided, so he's gonna want to favor on the long side of this. But if he can get this elevated, it might be able to land soft and find that gimme circle.
And you got a little room to the right. You see that heat map, everything kind of flowing to his left, downhill. He can take it a little bit right, but see what Mr. Gould does on this shot. Now, he's not happy with it, Kenny, but nothing. That's probably about as good as I can do, so I wouldn't say he could do any better.
I mean, overshoots his target, but again, it's yeah, I agree. Again, the opposite end of the spectrum is he's got to watch that ball fall all the way back to his feet and have to chip again. So we are here to 14, but we are going to move over to Bay 2 and check in on Mr. Walton and Greg Ledwon.
Now, Kenny, Walton's got his second shot, 5 up. Dormy here in this match, sitting in a bunker. He's got a little bit of green to work with, and we'll see how Walton plays this one.
It's par 3, second shot, sand. This guy loves the sand.
And Kenny, this is a great shot here. This is perfect. What a clutch shot by Walton.
Like I said, the guy he's a Hasselhoff, Zach.
I got to tell you, I really do feel something special coming here. Mr. Ledwon here with a little short-sided shot, and I would love to see something crazy happen here.
I mean, with this surround, he's got to place this just perfect.
Kenny, this is a great shot, too.
Oh.
Just missed it.
Oh, it's such
what a match.
well-executed shot. And here we are. The tail of the tape. Mr. Walton survives and advances the Crown 2026. Big hats off to both competitors, Mr. Walton and Mr. Ledwon. And we're going to continue coverage. All right, Bryce from 150 yards out here. Aiming for the right side of the green, drawing it back.
Kenny, this is a good shot right here. Just needs it to sit on that green, and that's perfect.
Yeah, his numbers are dialed in. Bryce is feeling his flow state. Staying patient.
Now, I know Brandon Lenz is a hockey player. Known him. Great hands, lacrosse and hockey player. This is where he thrives right here in these short-sided situations.
It's 15 yards here. Finesse wedge, Brandon Lenz. My God, that was one of the best wedges I've seen. That was a tough lay down right there. He hit it as best he could. I don't know. Oh my goodness. No words obviously here. So Bryce snags one back. And we are headed to hole 15. Reduces Mr. Lenz's lead by a single stroke. Claims the tee box. This is when we get interesting, Zach.
Yeah, this is definitely go time, and this is a precarious spot for both players. Do you go after it? Like, you go after if you're Bryce, and then Brandon, like, you're looking just to play safe, but you kind of want to keep the pedal on the gas. We'll see.
All right, Bryce with a little wayward shot. Is it going far enough, right?
Could find that fairway, though. Could find that other fairway. Oh,
Okay, just
nothing
short,
wrong.
but again, bypassing any major issues. Sponsored by Busch Light here because they ran out of Miller.
That was for Cody Collier, that pop.
All right, Lenz 2 up in this match, 15th hole. Steady Eddie the whole day. Just needs to place one out there just like he's done all day long.
Now, a little Hideki action from there and heading towards those bunkers in the Bunda, but just needs to sit a little bit.
Okay,
All
both
right.
players losing a little bit of their consistency here. Both finding themselves just off the right side of this fairway, Zach. 183 yards for Bryce. He is in a little bit of an uphill lie. But all in all, although he can't see the green, he's got plenty of room. There's really no issue here. Looking at just before that pin, using that TrackMan software, knows the club he can hit. The fact that he can't see this is probably the best. He's got to trust his number and make a good swing on this ball.
I kind of like this out of this player, just kind of trusting his instincts, going for the green, trusting the shot that he has when the club is in his hand. Any great contact and hitting the green.
Settle in.
Just
Settle
gotta
in.
Settle a little bit, and it just went long.
Yeah, that flattened ball flight did seem that he may have put a little bit too much extra on that, but We'll see what his opponent does here. It's 166 yards, classified as the scrub lie. Shout out J.P. Burks, Mr. Scrub himself. But here, all you got to think about is hitting the green.
Yeah, if I'm Lenz, I'm just going for the fat part, and you can kind of see he's trying to play his patented draw.
It's a great shot. Headed
This
into
is
that.
heading right at the fat part of the green, just like we said.
Yes, doesn't really not phased on anything about that pin, forcing his opponent, Mr. Bryce, the kid, to pull off a shot here from 20 yards just off the back left portion of the screen. Obviously, you see the uphill slope here. The screen is above his head, really. So it just needs to be super stable. Nice little flippy wedge here.
Kenny, this has got to sit. It's just
Yeah.
heading long, yeah.
Little clank wedge there from Bryce, but gives that one back.
And we are dormy in this match here.
Yes, Mr. Lenz grabs the par and grabs that stroke back up, bringing him to 3 up through 15.
This is one of the trickier holes on the course, Kenny. This is a over 200-yard par 3, wind playing in the face. Pin is tucked about as far back into this green as you can put it.
Yes, it was reported to the USGA that this pin might be illegal, but they have walked it off, and it is legal. But challenging to say the least. Mr. Lenz over his ball, 219 yards, just a hair over a mile an hour of wind in his face. Oh, he's checking back to see what it's doing.
Hitting the fat part of that green, just needs to go a tad. And
Okay, here we go. We hear a little creak going. Door is opening.
Slight creak noise that you heard in the background there, but again, these are these par 3s we talked about earlier in this match. Just very long, very undulated greens, but Bryce here with an iron in his hand, looking to make a good shot here. Forces playing opponent to make a shot.
All right, we have a
club drop from one of
here,
our players.
All right, finds himself in the scrub line just back right of the screen. He's got 52 yards. Let's see if the kid can pull this.
And I mean, Kenny, of all the spots to miss, this is not the one. I mean, it's not that tough. Get it on the green, roll it up to that circle.
All right, shot is up. Settling on right of the pin. And just
safely
right
aboard.
of the gimme circle. All right, here we go. Brandon Lenz here, second shot, 27 yards from the front left-hand side bunker. It's a well-judged
Great
bunker shot. Does
Great
find the
shot
gimme
by Mr.
circle.
Lenz. And what a match we had.
And here we are.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
The matchup between Mr. Bryce Gould and Brendan Lenz. Mr. Lenz punches his ticket to Crown 2026, survives and advances. Congratulations to both players. We are going to go to the signing board, to camera 2. We're going to go take a look and see Mr. Walton.
Mr. Lenz up first, punching his ticket to the round of 16. How are we here already?
Surviving and advancing. Handing that permanent marker. Permanent as this signature will live.
The round
forever.
of 16.
Both players riding their high, signing their name. It's what they dream about. Congratulations to them both, Mr. Kyle Walton and Mr. Brandon Lenz. And we are back. Here you are. Thank you for joining us. Zach, obviously these matches get closer and closer. The stakes get higher and higher.
More and more intense. What a set of matches we had tonight.
I agree. I think all the players exuded a lot of skill, a lot of patience, but obviously the preparation. You know, these players know what they're competing for. These players showed that they can overcome and adapt, but the shots that matter are these. Honestly, we saw consistency one today.
Not to steal a line from Bear Grylls here, but improvise, adapt, and overcome. I told you on I think it was the 13th or 14th hole, this is the most we've seen these players really think about their next shot, not really have to worry about mistakes. This course is going to expose people, and today I think it really did, but it really showed how good our players are. They still played this course masterfully, and what great matches that we had.
Yeah, great golf played at the Lido today. What a treat for us to be able to watch, to join us on the stream, and to commentate these matches. But, Zach, we're going to wrap it up here today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to shout out Mr. Kyle Rainbold on the 1s and 2s. Obviously, Mr. Walton and Ben Daniel not here tonight because obviously Kyle was playing. But
he needed a night off.
Of course he did. A bigger shout out to my lovely wife, Mrs. Anastasia Riley. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here and to commentate these matches for the family here at the Gimme Golf Club. But Zach, we're signing off. Thank you for being here, and thank you guys for joining us. Any parting thoughts before we sign off?
No, just thank you for having me, and I want to thank these competitors, and really, we had a great turnout tonight, everyone here, and thank you for everyone watching at home. Thank you to Kyle Rainbow for taking care of this while Kyle was playing, and just what an event.
Tell you what, Gimme Golf Club, the Crown 2026, the road to Pinehurst. We're getting closer day by day. We will see you next time for the next round of matches. Thank you.
Many enter. Only one rises. One throne. One champion. Pinehurst is the destination. It's the championship journey.
There is a house, give me gold.
Welcome to the crown.